Hello, Be Intentional community. I have a story to tell, and it's really a Be Intentional moment. I wanted to talk more about friendship, but listen, let me talk about this and then I will pick that up another time. So I wake up in the morning. I wake up very early in the morning, usually around 4:15, 4:30, and I make my way to my morning situation, which is reading my Bible. I pray, I meditate. I just love the silence that the early morning brings, but around this time it's dark. So I go out to my balcony, which I often do, and I sit, and it's just stillness, but I often gaze up into the sky. And normally, what I see is the moon, and I'll see a light. It looks like a star that I often thought was the Eastern Star, but it really isn't. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So I noticed that there was another light by that light, but closer to the moon. And I'm thinking, that's interesting. I wonder if that's a plane. Well, it wasn't moving. And so I knew it was a star. And I'm like, but this is kind of weird. So I found an app, and I can't remember the name of this app. It's something Galaxy. Um, and I moved the app to the sky, and what it does is it shows you the different constellations. It shows you whatever is happening in the sky, and so it let me know that the moon, it wasn't a full moon, it was a crescent moon, but it let me know that the moon was at 9%, it's a crescent, and that the two lights I was seeing was Jupiter and Venus. What? Jupiter and Venus? Didn't believe it. So I closed the app out. I was like, no, this cannot be right. And opened the app up again. And it said Jupiter and Venus. And it explained how this moment was an amazing moment. And it gave different data and information about the time, the season, and that this was the best time to see Venus, which I'm hearing and noticing that it's the brightest, one of the brightest planets or whatever that's in the cosmos or galaxy, whatever that might be. I'm not a astrology type of person. The lesson behind this, what am I trying to say? One, it was awesome to see. Two, I probably would have never ever saw it if I didn't step outside. Three, I love the moon. I always love to gaze at the moon. However, the be intentional moment was this was just my regular routine and practice that I do every morning when I'm able to do it, especially outside. And I was so grateful and blessed to witness the designs of God. I've always been fascinated with the moon and stars. I remember being younger and I used to always see a lot of stars in the sky. Well, that's changed due to pollution and all of that stuff, depending on what state you're in, where you are. But being in Nebraska, I've been so amazed by the sky and its clarity and all that you can see. And I love watching the sunrise because that always lends itself to different colors and hues. And so this morning was like an orange type of red undertone mainly, and then it morphed into like these soft hues of orange and yellow, and it just slowly introduced itself to the morning as the moon and Jupiter and Venus, and the darkness was yielding itself for a new day. And the question I want to ask is, how do you introduce yourself to a new day? How do you introduce yourself to a new morning? What does it look like? How does it lend itself to you? What are the feelings and all of the things that presents itself within you to say that this day is going to be a good day. This day I am blessed. This day is going to be beautiful. This day I'm going to put my right foot forward and I'm going to do and be the best that I can be. And so, in all of the gazing that I had this morning, and I was out there for probably a couple of hours, but in all of the gazing that I experienced, I appreciated the stillness of the night given itself up to the day. I appreciated the calmness. I appreciated just the unbusyness, the softness, the beauty, the gracefulness, all of those wonderful, wonderful words that brought in how this day can be. And so, as you wake up, I hope that you find the time to welcome in your day. And if it's not the day, that you lend yourself to the night and you just have your heart of gratefulness, gratitude, and you think about how your day, how you represented yourself in that day, or how you want to remember what happened in your day and how you choose to close it out. For me, I do both. I welcome my day and I close out my night. And so be intentional when it comes to how that looks for you. Don't pick up your phone early in the morning. I hope you don't sleep with your phone, but don't pick up your phone. Don't turn on the news right away. Don't get to reading the busy things, but sit with yourself and think about how it's going to look for you to show up in that day. How you're going to welcome the softness, welcome the quietness, welcome all the things that how the day introduces itself into this world, into your state, wherever that might be, into just the life that you have. How are you going to welcome that in, and how you're going to represent yourself? And so I wanted to share that because it was so amazing. If you look up like um, apps for the sky or things like that, then you could probably find the app I'm talking about. But what a joyous way for me to remember that. And the fact that I kept it all day, the fact that I was able to hold on to that beauty all day and just appreciate how God just created all this. And that's if you believe in God, but I am one. And I just feel and I know that God is just such an amazing, amazing creative, that He has instilled that within me to enjoy what has been created and to just pause and to just let that saturate within my soul all day and within my spirit. I wanted to share that with you. So take that with you, and I hope you have wonderful habits as you enter your day and as you close out your day. Create those habits for yourself that they become a part of you. Peace, and I will see you next week.